Hi everybody, this is Dr. Nancy Wiley, and yeah, I got a download last night. I recorded it at 2 a.m. last night. You know, everything that happens in our world, especially in our country, you know, we're being forced to go one way, and that way is towards a civil war. And I think there's got to be another way. I know there's another way. And that's through unity. So what I've been taught, what I've mastered is basically, in a simplification, there's two hemispheres to our brain and two ways of being. The left hemisphere, which is what we're rewarded to be in. We're rewarded to come from it. It's when you get good grades, to memorize, but it's also the hemisphere of labeling, of blaming, shaming, and complaining, of looking for what's lacking, missing, and wrong. So that's where we are right now. When we stay in that left hemisphere, we're going to get the same results. Einstein said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. And the same thinking that got us here is not going to get us out of here. So that's a really poignant thought, and it's very applicable to us in this day and time frame. Now, the other side is the right hemisphere. It's where our power is. It's being in the present moment. It's seeing the unity, the perfection, the beauty in everything. There's no labels there. There's no blaming, shaming, and complaining. And when humanity, this would be a huge paradigm shift if we came from this right side. Our founding forefathers knew this secret. United we stand, divided we fall. We are being trained and programmed to go into a division, stay in that left hemisphere. And my teacher, who is so profound, she said, once you take a stand, the stand takes you. You're no longer sovereign. You're no longer free. And I'm like, that is, if you just meditate on that fact alone, it's amazing. It will help you usher into that right hemisphere and way of being. Because there, we're all united. We know we have one human mind. When you hurt one person, you hurt yourself. So how do we get there? What's the secret? It's so simple. I want you to try a little 2-minute practice with me. All you have to do is close your eyes and you breathe, and you kind of like that clock of a face. You're going to go from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock is your inhale, and then you exhale. Now, let's do it, and I will talk you through it. It's so simple. So close your eyes and just take a deep breath. Let it go. Now this time, when you take a deep breath, visualize you're coming from that 6 o'clock aspect of a clock, and breathe in to the top of the 12 o'clock and breathe out to 6 o'clock. Breathe in, breathe out. Now this time we're going to slow it down a little bit and follow your breath. Try to keep all your 100% of your attention, your consciousness in the breath as you inhale. Following that breath and exhaling. Right now, you're in the present moment. You're giving your mind a job and to follow the breath. And if you do this enough, you connect to the unity consciousness, where you know there's one human mind. There's no labels. There's only the now, the present moment. This is where our power lies. This is the paradigm shift humanity is being asked to make. Breathe in and breathe out. And now open your eyes. How easy was that? Every time a tragedy happens, every time we're being asked, do we want to really keep going like this? Or do we want to make a different choice? Do we want a different path? It takes our free will. What are you choosing? Are you choosing to be steadfast in one side or the other? Men, women, Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives, trans, straight. I mean, it's ridiculous. This is what's causing all our problems, all our hatred. And when we learn to come into this right hemisphere, and that's our come from, the left hemisphere becomes the divine tool it was meant to be. This is the future of humanity. This is what we're being asked to do. What will you choose? It's all up to you. Collectively, all up to us. My teacher said, whenever you're confronted by something that your left side labels as bad, a problem, something's lacking, missing, or wrong, it's the divine tapping you on the shoulder and just saying, I just thought you might like to deal with this. I just thought you might like to know what decisions you're making. Now, we as a collective have a responsibility. We are creating our future. What are you creating? After the Ukrainian woman was murdered on the transit in Charlotte, I couldn't sleep. And it was just bringing back my memories of when I was an orthodontist in Parkland and the shooting happened with Nicholas Cruz, and he shot 17, killed 17 students, shot a lot more. One of them was my patient, and one of them was my records technician's sister, a freshman in high school at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. You know, that gripped me. Even though I had already become somewhat of a master, it gripped me and I was glued to the TV. After 5 days, I said, I've got to stop this. I've got to meditate. I've got to understand. And I got the answers. We are all responsible for our collective. It's not just one person. It's not just Nicholas Cruz. It's not just the guy who murdered Charlie Kirk. We have to take responsibility for it. There's a beautiful practice. I'm certified to teach it. It's called Ho'oponopono, based on it was a one secret kahuna, Hawaiian kahuna practice. But it's so simple. It goes like this. If you can see something you don't like this is what I did all night with the Ukrainian woman. I couldn't sleep at all after I saw her be murdered. You say, I love you to yourself. I love you to what you're about to transmute. I'm sorry for what it is in me that still sees this and has this as part of my reality. Please forgive me for what it is in my programming that still allows this to be my reality. And then you say, thank you. Thank you for being able to use your vehicle to transmute it. And as you say thank you, you are giving it to the divine, to God, to source energy, to heal and transmute. And you let it go down and out to source, to God, to the divine. Because that is how we're going to get through this. We need divinity. That's how our country was founded. We were founded with the divine, with God in mind. We have divine providence over us. What is our identity of our country right now? What is our identity of every one of us, our citizenry? You choose. You choose. And I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of being so nondescript about it. We have to call it all out. Democrats and Republicans alike. We are creating this. Independents too, we're creating this. So speak up. Choose. How are you going to go forth? How are you going to move forward? Because it's going to take a change in our consciousness. We're not going to get there by a civil war, by killing all the Democrats or killing all the Republicans. We'll never get there. The only way we're going to get there is by shifting a paradigm of our consciousness. That's why my mission is to ignite a transformation in human consciousness. That is the way. You know it. If this speaks to you, get on my email list at trustthedivine.com. I'm starting a masterclass. It starts next week. Look for the details in this. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm trying to wake you up. I'm trying to make this a heaven on earth. I'm trying to teach you the gifts, the sacred knowledge that I've been taught. I hope this resonates with you. I hope this lands. And I hope that America chooses, because we are the light of the world. We are the light of sovereignty of humankind. It starts and ends with us. If we don't choose, it's going to be gone forever. Think about that. That's my message to you from last night, from my download I got in the middle of the night. United we stand. Where do you stand? What do you choose? It's all up to you. Bye for now, and God bless you. God bless America.